Boy, what an amazing finish at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Kyle Larson wins, but Christopher Bell came oh so close to getting that victory in the round of 8. We'll talk about it next on NASCAR America Motormouths. Hi, everyone. Marty Snider, Jeff Burton, Steve Letarte joining you here for NASCAR America Motormouths today. Christopher Bell, Jeff, almost got it done. And I found his comments after the race very interesting when he said that was our shot to make the championship 4. If he had one more lap, does Christopher Bell win this race over Kyle Larson?
If he had a better pit stop, he would have.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where he lost it. I mean, and it's not all just the pit stop, right? It's everything. But you know, the on track, he came out third behind Kyle Larson. He came in leading, came out third. I mean, that's where the race got lost. The opportunity to have the track position, to get the restart you wanted to get Kyle Larson behind you, make him come past you. That's where the race was lost. It was lost on pit road. I thought Christopher Bell did a great job of making an unbelievable comeback. I mean, I thought the race was over with 6 to go, and then with 3 to go, I'm like, there's a shot here. But you cannot give the 5 car and Kyle Larson with the speed that they have track position on them. You can't do it, and that's, you know, whatever is going on pit road. With the pit crew that we all believed and the stats said it was one of the best in the business is just not working. It's not creating the results that everyone, including myself, thought it would create. And that's why the disappointment, because it's been a year of it, right? It's been a year of bad pit stops, pit crew change. That's going to fix everything. It didn't fix everything. Had a chance to win, a chance to go to Phoenix to win a championship, and you come off pit road third. It's a team sport. They got to find a way to get it done.
They've sat on 4 poles in 7 races in the playoffs. I mean, what? They've been in the first pit stall 4 out of 7 races. There's no more way to sugarcoat it. The 5 team beat the 20 team. Put it down, write it down, put it in ink. It's the same 5 team, 4 of the same 5 members over the wall that won Kyle Larson a championship by being first off pit road on a day that they had a 2nd or 3rd place championship car. It's a team sport. It's a team championship, and the reason is because the driver of that 5, Kyle Larson, and the driver of that 20, Christopher Bell, are superstars. They are excellent. I believe that the 20 gave us a race we didn't deserve to see. You give the 5 car, who I thought the best car in the field, clean track, I thought this was over. So bravo to Christopher Bell. I know there were some thoughts about what he could have done on the last lap. I looked at the opposite. How about what he did do? On lap 5 to go, 4 to go, 3 to go, 2 to go, because he should never have even got there. The fact that he gave us a finish would be what I'm saying if I'm Adam Stevens. And now I'm going out of that meeting into another meeting, and I think it's time that you test the mettle. Kind of how tough are you, pit crew guys? Are you ready? I know you have the skill. Jeff, you just said it, right? Best on pit road. There's a reason they're on the 20. Can you do it when it matters? Free throws in an empty gym are easy. 4-foot putts on a practice green are easy. Field goals and warm-ups, don't miss many of them. You have to do it when it matters, and what makes the playoffs the best, and what currently makes the 5 team the best, is their history, Jeff, is that when it matters, they find the pit stop they need, and they did it again on Sunday.
And you know, Christopher Bell's been open about, you know, hey, I got to get better on pit road too. Like, I've got to find a way to get in the box better, lead better, get the car lined up better. All that stuff matters, but it just hasn't worked. And it's got to be, you know, we talked about with the 19 car, them having to put behind them for the next 2 races, how to put behind them what happened to them with a bad call. This team's got to find a way to put this behind them. The problem is this has been a reoccurring theme. How do you put something behind you that keeps happening? Like, that's the problem. And you know, you can you point yourself in? Yes, you can. But Christopher Bell Christopher Bell, although I'm surprised about this, doesn't view Homestead as one of the better racetracks, right? So that's where we're going next. He doesn't view it as one of his better racetracks. He just had an opportunity to be locked in. He's not locked in. Now he has work to do. That's emotionally hard to take. That's emotionally hard to put in the back seat and forget about it and move forward. It's Adam Stevens. Adam Stevens is going to have to be a great leader this week. not only with the pit crew, but also with Christopher Bell. He is going to have to get everybody on that team lined up and ready to go to battle, ready to go to fight, right? And when things go bad at Homestead, let's don't assume it's going to get worse. Like, let's don't say, oh, there it is. There it is. Like that's the worst thing you can do. And those things, they will come true if you want them to. If you go to Homestead thinking it's going to be bad, it'll be bad. I don't know why that happens, but it does. You've got to find a way to go down there and view the positives, find the positives. But it's going to be a challenge for that team this week because that has not been a great racetrack for Christopher Bell, by his own words.
Steve, post-race, to Jeff's point, Bell seemed very dejected. So what is the message if you're Adam Stevens this week? To Jeff's point, how do you motivate your driver?
Well, I'd have to talk to him the next day because I'm not sure if it was dejection or absolutely stunned. He really looked like a fighter who just got caught with a right hook he didn't see coming. I mean, he ran no worse than 7th for 400 miles. He finished 2nd, 3rd, and 2nd, and is still below the cut line. I mean, this is a driver that, Jeff, there's no telling how many race wins he has with good pit stops. And now that's with a couple different pit crews. So, I wish I had the answer, Marty. I mean, I think what you have to do is address it. That's the number one thing. You can't just sit back and hope he's going to be prepared for this week. I think you're going to have to give him some time away. I'm not sure that's a Monday or a Tuesday conversation. I would let him settle down. Christopher is a very professional race car driver who has always seemed to be prepared when he shows up at the racetrack. So I would give him a 48-hour cool-off period, but I wouldn't let it sit too long. Wednesday or Thursday, Jeff, we're probably going to sit down, have a heart-to-heart, and really talk much the same that I think the 19 needs to do, which is we only get this opportunity once a year to advance on. Let's not squander it, even though we have perhaps fallen short one week. If we let that affect the next 2 weeks, then shame on us.
Okay, Steve just gave you the Christopher Bell talk. This is how we ran. We just need to do it again. Like, even with a bad pit stop, this is what we did. This is the points we gained. Let's Christopher, forget the pit stops. They're going to be what they're going to be. What I need is you. I need the guy that can take the fight to Kyle Larson. I need the guy that can give me those points. I'm going to put it on his shoulders. I'm going to say, you're one of the best in the business. You've won all these races all around the country. I need you. And look, let's don't think about Phoenix. If we get to Phoenix and we have a chance to win a championship, who knows what's going to happen to the pit crew? Maybe we'll get the pit crew off some other team, right? Maybe we can do that. But for now, I need you. Just be the best Christopher Bell you can possibly be. And if we do that, it'll be enough. Even if we lose 3 spots on pit road, that will be enough. And that's what has to happen. Christopher Bell and Adam Stevens, they got the pit crew they got that's it. You're not going to get better between now and then. Those two got to look each other in the eye, and they got to be their very best.
Thanks for watching NASCAR America Motormouths, presented by Toyota.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.